Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It's a mystical child, and I know I have not been on here in literally, I want to say what, 4 years. I want to say, hold on, let me check. All right, I checked and it's been 5 technically since I want to say my last video was back in 2019. So ever since then, I think it's been like 5 years since I had uploaded anything up to YouTube, and it would have been 6 if I didn't post this video. So it's good to be back after 5 years off of YouTube. Now I haven't been completely inactive. I have been active on TikTok, and now TikTok might be getting banned. So I thought it is a good time to slowly migrate back into other social media platforms like YouTube. So I thought, why not make a comeback with a puppy haul video, because I'm getting a puppy this month. We pick her up on the 18th. She is an American Cocker Spaniel, and I'm so excited. So before I get deep into the puppy haul, I am going to say this real quick. Yes, I'm getting a puppy from a breeder, and I will be doing a separate video on that as to why I'm getting a puppy from a breeder, because I've tried to figure out how I can include that subject into this video, but this video is already going to be very long. I have a lot of stuff, and I feel like talking about why I'm getting a puppy from a breeder is just going to make the video even longer, and it's going to be a good minute until I actually get into the haul. So I'm going to do a separate video explaining why I'm getting a puppy from a breeder for anyone out there who is curious on, okay, I'm interested in getting a dog, where do I get it from? Because one of the biggest things we've been taught is before you get a dog, do your research. And I feel like a part of that research is that choice between a rescue dog or a shelter dog or a dog from an ethical breeder. And I feel like with Adopt Don't Shop being very popular, a lot of people just feel like, oh yeah, I just go to the rescue or the shelter. But I feel like when it comes to making that decision, you're doing your research, what dog fits your lifestyle, what you're looking for. Sometimes it's okay if the shelter doesn't have that, and that decision may end up being, okay, I might have to get a dog from a breeder. Like I said, I will go deeper on the subject in another video, but that's just a quick glimpse of how I feel about the subject and why I do believe it is important to really think about that choice. And I do believe that getting a dog from a breeder is just as valid as getting a dog from a rescue or a shelter when it comes down to making that final decision on where you want to get your puppy or your dog from. But I am aware that since I said I'm getting a puppy from a breeder instead of a shelter or a rescue, I am going to be attacked. So with that being said, I'm going to say it now. I will not tolerate bullying, harassment, or guilt tripping because of where I chose to get my puppy from. I understand that for a lot of people, in their heads, it's for a good cause, but I just don't agree with harassing people over where they got their dog from, and it just gets out of hand sometimes. So I'm just adding that now, that I will not tolerate any of those behaviors. I don't care if in your head it's coming from a good place. The things that I've seen pro Adopt Don't Shop people tell people who chose to get their puppies from breeders, it is horrible. And just the amount of guilt tripping and shaming I see is just absolutely unacceptable, and I will not tolerate that here. So I'm saying that now. But with that out of the way, we can go ahead and get into the video. Now, I am going to say real quick before we actually start the haul, I know you're probably thinking, Kayla, go ahead and get into it, but I really wanted to add this real quick. I want this puppy haul to be educational, so please be aware that all of this came from years of experience having dogs myself. I'm also buying things with an American Cocker Spaniel in mind. So everything I bought with, okay, I'm getting a medium-sized hunting dog. What fits an American Cocker Spaniel? So her size, her coat, everything about her. And you want to apply that to whatever puppy or dog you are getting. You want to buy with that breed or mixed breed in mind. And another thing I'm going to add is that you do not need to buy everything that I bought. So not only do you want to get things that fit your breed or mixed breed puppy or dog, you can buy whatever you want, and you're gonna see what I mean in a second. Like, for example, I have a lot of toys, and a lot of people feel like, oh, I'm only going to get 3 or 4 toys because I don't know what the puppy wants yet. Well, some people feels like, let me go crazy because I don't want this dog to go nuts in my house. And I'm one of those people, and that is okay. Whatever you feel comfortable buying and whatever fits your breed, that is completely fine. Please, you know, do what feels comfortable with your budget, what you feel comfortable buying and preparing for your dog or your puppy. So I just want to add that real quick, that you don't have to buy the exact same amount of stuff that I bought because I have a lot of stuff. So I just wanted to add that real quick. But that being said, let's go ahead and finally start the puppy haul. So the first thing we're going to start off with are the dog bowls, and I have quite a few here. The first thing I have is this, and a lot of the stuff is still in their original packaging. I saved it just for this video. And this is a slow feeder. Now, all of my dog bowls are slow feeders, or I have a way to turn them into slow feeders. And the reason I have slow feeders is because slow feeders were designed to make dogs slow down when they eat. And this can reduce things like bloat in really large breeds or just indigestion because they eat too fast. Like Argos, my rescue, he eats too fast, and sometimes that can lead to him vomiting. So I've just been pro slow feed bowls ever since then. So I have this one, and it's like a green color, like a green blue. I'm not exactly sure if it's showing up the same way on camera like it is for me, but this is what it looks like. And I got this one off of TikTok Shop. And another example is another slow feeder. I got this one at Dollar Tree. It's gray, and this cost $1.25. And when it comes to the dollar stores for dog and supply products, please understand that sometimes they don't have those products there all the time. So I haven't seen these in a minute. I think last time I saw them, it was months ago. So, you know, if you see it, get it, because you don't know when they'll have it back in stock when it comes to dollar stores. But I bought the blue one for Argos, and it works pretty well for a bowl that is $1.25. So I like it, and I got this cute gray one. And what's funny is the next one I have, it's a blue slow feeder bowl, and actually I didn't realize because I bought this one first before this one, it's the same bowl, and I got this from Burlington for $3.99. So if I had known Dollar Tree had these first, I probably wouldn't have bought this one. But I like having a small collection of slow feeder bowls because it helps with dishes in between meals. So while one bowl is, you know, in the dishwasher or in the sink, I have another ready for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So it helps with the rotation of things, and I've tested this out with Argos and it's great. So that's why I have so many slow feeders. But again, like I said earlier, you do not have to buy the same amount of stuff that I did. So this is just how I like to do it. So yeah, so this is the same bowl. It came in this little box, and this one's blue. And again, this was from Burlington, and it was $3.99. The next bowls I have here, they are from Dollar Tree, and they're black, and I wanted to get ones with paw prints on it, but at the time I went to the Dollar Tree, this is all that they have. So that's what they look like. So one's going to be for water, and inside I have this. Now this is a slow feeder insert, so it's by Outward Hound, and I got it off of Amazon. So you can stick it to any bowl that's not a slow feeder bowl, and it turns it into a slow feeder, which I thought was really good, and it's probably going to help out with travel as well. So I can stick it into one of these bowls that I'm not using for water, and I have an extra slow feeder bowl. The next slow feeder bowl I have, I got from TikTok Shop as well. It is a pineapple bowl. Argos actually has the strawberry one. I gave his sister the pineapple one, and it's like a green color. And you'll probably see it in a video when I prepare her food to see it in full, but it's like the shape of a really big pineapple, as you can see here. That's kind of how it looks. I would try to take it out of the box, but I will struggle with it, and plus I have to put the top piece in, but you guys will see in a video of what it looks like outside of the box. But this is what I got, and I got it off of TikTok Shop. Now this is the last bowl, And don't judge me, okay? This was actually a fun purchase. I was in Petco and I saw this. It is a Snoop Dogg bowl, and I'm going to use this with the slow feeder insert thing that I bought for this one as well, to turn this one into a slow feeder when I need to use it to feed my puppy as well. And it's the collection of Snoop Doggy Dogs. It was at Petco and it was in their clearance bin, so I don't know if they still sell it now, but I bought Argos one as well, and he likes to mainly use that one for water. And I don't know if he's bougie, but he drinks a lot of water out of his Snoop Dogg bowl than any other bowl that we've had. Like, he's one of those dogs that just doesn't drink enough water. He reminds me a lot of a cat, but I bought him the smaller version of this, and he likes it. He drinks more water out of it, so maybe he's just got style. So I can't wait to try it with his sister as well. So let's go ahead and put this over here. And I almost forgot to show you guys this cute pet bowl mat I got from Dollar Tree. It's white and has cute paw prints on it. And I got it just in case the puppy is a messy eater. And judging by the pictures the breeder sent me of her and her siblings eating, they look like they're messy eaters. So to protect the floors and make cleanup easy, this is what I'm gonna put her water dish and whatever food dish I'm using on. So that way, if she makes a mess, I can easily pick it up and rinse it off or wipe it off and put it back. And I thought that was a pretty good deal to get this for $1.25 from Dollar Tree. So I went ahead and grabbed that as well. So the next thing we're gonna get into are the harnesses, leashes, and collars. And I'm gonna start off with the ones I got from Dollar Tree. And this is going to be her, what I call like a puppy set, because when I get puppies, I don't like to spend a lot of money on their collars and leashes and harnesses, because they're gonna mess it up. They're gonna chew it, roll in mud. They're going to, you know, probably break it during training. Who knows if you've got a puppy that's that strong. I did this with Argos, and I'm happy I did, because he just bit his old Dollar Tree leash just up, and I still have it. I believe I have it somewhere, and you can kind of see like where the fabric started to kind of like you know when fabric on stuff, like it gets like almost like this really weird fuzzy stringy look. Yeah, because he bit at it a lot during leash training sessions. So for his sister, I did the same thing for her. I got a little set for her for the early days of leash and harness training, and also getting her used to a collar as well, so I don't get too emotionally attached in case she messes it up. And also she's going to get bigger and outgrow it as well. So I thought, why, you know, spend a lot of money on something that's literally not going to last that long and could potentially be destroyed in the training process. So I got this from Dollar Tree. And mind you, I love Dollar Tree's harnesses and collars and leashes. They've really come up with style and quality over the years, but this is going to be her first set. And it's blue. This is the size medium. And this is the matching leash and collar, and it's also blue. And you're going to see pink and blue come up a lot. Those are my favorite colors, so I kind of project those onto my dog. And a fun fact, dogs see blue, so keep that in mind when you buy like toys and stuff. They see the color blue and yellow. So that's what I got from Dollar Tree, and it was $1.25 for all of that. And then up next, I have like her adult set. And at the time I bought all of this stuff for my puppy, I bought all of this stuff in like that time of Christmas of 2023. So I've had this stuff for a very long time. Like I said, I like to be over prepared, and I kind of don't understand why people get stuff for their puppies the day of. I prefer being ready as early as possible before I bring the puppy home. And around the time of Christmas of 2023, I was like, okay, I think I want to make her adult set Christmas themed. So I have this cute leash I got from Five Below, and it has, let me see if I can show you guys. Don't know if the camera focused, but it has like little snowflakes, and it says ho 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 on it, and it was $4. And I really couldn't find a medium size harness that's Christmas themed. I only found that for little dogs, but I found this at Ross for $8.99, and it is a red harness, and I hope it fits. Hope it's not too big for her, but it has some things that I can try to adjust it to her size when she's an adult. But this is to go with the set, and it's super cute, and it's red because, you know, it goes with the Christmas theme. And I might change her theme in the future, but as of right now it's Christmas theme because I do love Christmas. It's a very nostalgic holiday for me, and I love the aesthetics of it. So at the time I was looking for her main adult set, I was like, why not go for Christmas? And I scored on a lot of deals. So up next we have this Christmas collar from Petco, and it's their Merry Makings collection in the size medium. Hold that up for you guys. And chances are they probably could still have this in stock, even though it's January. A lot of the stores still have these types of stuff in store, but it's probably up for clearance. So I would go to the store to see if they still have it, because I think I saw like some old stuff from last year, like in terms of Halloween, so they could still have this in store. But it's super cute. It's got this amazing clip. It's a good quality clip. And I will say this real quick about collars. Please be careful in terms of collar safety. None of these collars are breakaway collars. So basically, if it gets caught on something, it won't break. But I do not really leave my dog collars on my dogs until we go on a walk or something. But if they're in their crate, if they're playing or in just chilling inside, collars come off. Please be careful in terms of collars. And if you have a dog that is very, you know, rambunctious even on walks, or if you have a dog that's maybe clumsy, like, you know, I don't know, like you know your dog, if like a dog that's accident prone, please just get a breakaway collar, because accidents with collars happen all the time. So I just wanted to put that disclaimer. I might invest in breakaway collars in the future, but as of right now, this is what I have. But I am very big on collar safety, and so far, thank goodness, I haven't had an incident with collars, but a lot of people have. So please be careful with collars. Cats too. I recommend breakaway collars for cats no matter what, because, you know, they're always climbing and getting into stuff. So I just wanted to add that real quick. So up next, I have her second set. I haven't gotten a matching harness for this yet, but I will try to find one. I think I found one somewhere online, but I have yet to order it. So I have this cute, like pink and teal, like teal blue colors, and it's so cute, and it's by the brand Coastal. And I got this from my local vet, actually. Some vets have cute collars and leashes for sale, and I saw this and I had to get it. And it is such good quality. I mean, look at that clip. And it's by Coastal. I don't know if I already said that, but yeah, it's by Coastal. And I got this really pretty collar, and it's so stinking cute, and all of it is high quality along with the buckles. I'll go ahead and show you guys this one. Very secure, and again, not a breakaway collar. I don't know if this brand sells breakaways, but super cute. And I hope to find a matching harness that matches that, because that will be her second set when she's an adult. And up next, I have two harnesses from Five Below. And the reason I have so many harnesses is because she's a Cocker Spaniel. She's a medium-sized dog. And like I said with the Dollar Tree collar and harness set, she's gonna grow, okay? So I wanted to get some stuff that grew with her as well as what she wore. So I went and got that from Five Below. And this is the pet harness, lightweight and secure in the size medium. And it says It's a Rough Life, and it's in blue. It's so stinking cute, and it was $5.55. So this is probably going to be good when she is a little bit bigger, but it's possible that she might grow out of this. So, but good for when she gets a little bit bigger. And then this one I actually bought for Argos in mind, but it was actually too small for him. And he's a Chihuahua mix. He's not a itty bitty guy, but he is like very bulky. He's not overweight. He's just bulky. I have pictures of him. You guys can see what I'm talking about. He's not itty bitty for Chihuahua standards. I bought this for him, and apparently it was just too small. So I thought, okay, I'll just use it for his sister while she's little. and it's super cute. It says hippie, hippie, hippie. It's like pink and like this beautiful green. It has daisies on it, and it's just super cute. I just couldn't let this go to waste, so I went ahead and passed this down to her. And if any of this is still good quality, I could save it for another dog in the future, or I could donate this stuff. So trust me, none of this is going to just be thrown away. So what I got here up next is the grooming, and as you guys know, I'm getting an American Cocker Spaniel. I mentioned that already. And you know, when they're in the show ring, they have very long hair that practically drapes to the floor, so they are a high maintenance dog in terms of grooming. And I already know for my dog, I'm going to keep her in a short clip, and I'm going to attempt to do the grooming myself. I do my dog's groomings myself. I've never really had to take them to a groomer. However, with this dog, I will try to do it myself. But if I want a more professional look, because I am not a professional at all, so I know she's gonna look weird, but if I want that professional look, I'll take her to the groomers, because that's, you know, they're professionals, they've trained in this. But to save money every now and then, I'm going to try to clip her myself when I want her to have shorter fur. But if I want that nice long show look, or if I just don't have the energy to do it myself, I'll take her to the groomers. Please do that. Like if you're getting like a poodle or a cocker or a shih tzu, any dog that requires high maintenance with grooming, if you do not have the time, please take them to the groomers. Yes, it's more expensive, but it will help your dog in the long run, because they can mat, and mats are extremely painful. And I hear from a lot of like groomers, they say that a lot of dog owners do not take care of their dog's coats, and we want to be responsible dog owners out here. So right here I have the wall clippers that I got from Target, and I've never done this before, so it is going to be an experience. And I have always groomed my dogs myself. Like Argos, he actually has quite a bit of hair, but these would scare him. He's very sensitive, so I have to go in manually with scissors. And I did a video showing how I groomed him on TikTok, so maybe I'll post it on shorts, or I'll upload that video onto the dog's Instagram. And this is, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous because I've never used these before, but I really want to try to save money when I'm just keeping her in a short clip. And you know, having a high maintenance dog with fur like that, you know, this is what you get. It's either I take her to the groomings all the time, or I have to figure out how to do it myself. So that is what I'm going to do, is balance out when I groom her myself and when I take her to the groomers. So there's that. And then up next, I have this slicker brush I got from Dollar Tree. And it's mainly to use like for the paws and stuff. I heard this is fine for the paws. It's a little hard, so not entirely sure if I'll use it a lot, but I think it's a good extra tool to have. And this is $1.25. Everything from Dollar Tree is $1.25. And I actually have a lot of Dollar Tree grooming supplies that I use with Argos. I actually used them with my previous dog, who sadly passed away as well. And Dollar Tree grooming supplies work fine, their brushes and stuff. Now, I never used their scissors. I've seen them sell like grooming scissors, but I've never used them before. So let me know how that works out for you guys if you've used them before. All right, up next, we have another slicker brush. Now, this one is mainly for like the whole body, and I actually wanted to test this one out because it has a button where it pushes out the dog's fur for you. And I was like, I want to see how that works, because I've never had a brush that does that. And I got this from Burlington, and it was $4.99. That's what it looks like up close, and that's what the back looks like. Like I said, everything has been in its original packaging for this video. Up next, we have a toothbrush kit, and it is so cute. I got this from Home Goods for $5.99, and it is so cute. You guys can see the back, and it is by Petkin. And I think I've seen these guys before. I think I've used their wipes in the past. And they have two types of toothbrushes. So one is long and almost like our toothbrushes. So one has a little end for little dogs and a big end for big dogs. But if they give you an issue, they have the one where you put it on your finger and you like get up in there yourself. And it came with toothpaste. Argos is not like having his toothbrush, so we're still working on that. But so far his teeth have been looking pretty good. And up next, let's go ahead and grab this. I have, put this right here, this grooming set I got off of Amazon. I forgot how much this cost, so I can't really tell you guys. Maybe I'll put the text here, but I got this off of Amazon, and like I said, I want to groom this dog myself. So if I wanted to get fancy with it and experiment, I have different types of scissors. These are like some curved scissors. I don't know if you can tell. Oh my goodness, I dropped the comb. Ignore that. But these are the curved scissors, and these are, I believe these are called the thinning shears, and these are just regular straight scissors. This is a wide comb, so this is what you really want to use to get in there to get any like detanglings or mats in their fur. So I got that, and it came with this. And then I have this little cloth. It's so cute. It came with it, and this whole set came together like this. So it came in this little thing to keep everything organized, and I keep all of my dog's grooming stuff in a certain spot in my house, so that is where a lot of the stuff is going to go. Now, I almost forgot to include these as well, and these are also considered hygiene, so I feel like it makes sense to keep it in this part of the video while we're talking about grooming. So here we have ear wipes, and this is for both Argos and his sister. However, since she is an American Cocker Spaniel, she will need her ears cleaned more than he does, because the way their ears are, you know, they have floppy ears. And I heard that with dogs with floppy ears, like Cocker Spaniels, Beagles, and certain hounds, so dogs that don't have naturally perky ears, you have to remember to clean them out more frequently, or they could be prone to ear infection. So you really need to make sure you stay on top of cleaning their ears. So these are the wipes. This is the brand, and I got the type, I was hoping they have a picture, but it's the type you put on your finger, so that way you can gently get in there, but not too deep, because you're not supposed to be all up in there, just, you know, around the base. If you need any help, ask your vet. I know I am, because I'm always nervous when I clean my dog's ears, but this is really good to have, so it makes it easier. So, and I got this off of Chewy. So yeah, I got this off of Chewy. So, you know, test it out. There's dog ear cleansing products where it's drops and you put it in their ear, but Argos doesn't really like that. So I'm going to try these with him, and I'm going to use these on his sister as well. Up next, we have wipes, and these are wipes by Earth Rated. They are an eco-friendly brand, I believe, and I really believe in trying to be more sustainable even as a dog parent, so I try my best even with the smallest things. And I actually have bought the rest of this in bulk, so you're only seeing a piece of how much I have. I'm just showing you just examples, like poop bags. I have a bunch of these, and I also have puppy pads. I bought these in bulk as well. Of course, there's no need to show you guys all of it, but I do recommend buying things in bulk, especially poop bags and wipes, because you're going to be using them a lot, especially in the beginning when you have your puppy. Now on to the fun stuff, the toys. And the reason I'm not on the floor showing you the toys piece by piece is because I have too many. So I'm going to go ahead and show you everything I have that I've laid out right in front of me, and let's get to it. And here they are. I was not kidding when I said I stocked up on a lot of toys. And again, for anyone watching this, you don't have to buy all these toys. This is just how I chose to do it, because she's not going to have access to all of these toys at once. Let me get the ones I got from Home Goods here. You can see the, excuse the back, you can see the bed in the background. The room is a mess because of me, but I will clean it up. So all the stores I shopped at for toys, it was Dollar Tree, Dollar General, Five Below, Burlington, Home Goods. I think I got 2 things from Ross. Chewy, like everything here was from Chewy because I had a gift card, so I got some of those. And as you can see, Dollar Tree right here, Petco from their clearance bin and some of their puppy sections, and I got some enrichment and bones. just to give you an idea of what you can look for. And again, you do not need this many toys. This is just how I chose to do it. And the reason I chose it to do it this way was because I wanted a good supply of toys that would last me for a very, very long time and grow with the puppy as she matures. So let me show some examples. Like this is by Benebone, and this is for puppies. These bones are for puppies. Let me find another toy to show what I mean. This is for puppies, and this is perfect when she's little, but once she gets older or too big, these will become choking hazards. So she's gonna have to move up to the more mature toys. For example, let me go ahead and find them real quick. So this is a good example of what she will have to graduate to when she goes from puppy chews to adult chews. And I actually got this in Petco's clearance bin back in 2023. So I don't know if they still have these, but this is a good example. So my goal is to transition toys with her as she ages. That is what I thought of at the time I bought all of this stuff. So she'll probably have access to, you know, the Dollar Tree toys, all the plush and small toys. But as she gets bigger, she'll need toys like this that's too big for her to try and swallow anything. Now, of course, dogs are still sneaky and can still get hurt and try to eat stuff. So please keep an eye on your dog, but you guys get what I'm talking about. Again, she won't have access to all of these toys. They will be introduced as she ages, or if she destroys one toy, I can give her another one. And here is a good example. Here, I got this toy from Petco. It was on clearance because it was after Christmas. And it's a ball, a rope toy, and a moose. And I got some pretty good tough toys like this Kong Jumbler. We love Kong over here. And here's another puppy toy, this little flamingo, and it has little ridges for teething. Here's another good example of what I mean. I have these little puppy chews right here, perfect for when she's little and cute and adorable and just has those little razor sharp teeth that need something to chew on. But this wouldn't be appropriate once she reaches a certain age where she's going to need something bigger, because these can be easily choked on. So this is what I mean, and I got these from Home Goods. This whole pile is what I got from Home Goods, and the pile next to them is from Dollar General. And I really wanted to show you guys a close-up of this bunny. It is just so cute. It's actually one of my favorite finds I found at Home Goods because it just reminds me a lot of a baby toy. Do you guys realize that when you're shopping for puppies, their toys look a lot like baby toys for children, because this is so cute. It has the little detailings in the ears and it crinkles. All of these toys have some form of stimulation, and I highly recommend doing that. You want toys that crinkle, that squeak, that's plastic, that's soft, and let your puppy experiment and see what they like. But also it's important to expose them to different textures, and toys are a good way to do that. And I just really want to show you guys a good close-up of this bunny. I hope she mainly cuddles this rather than chews this up, but I mean, it is a puppy. You never know what's going to happen, and chances are this bunny is going to be thrown away. But I just want to show you guys this because it's one of my favorite toys I got from Home Goods. And here's another good example of what I mean. This toy probably won't be given to her until she's older, has stronger jaws, and is bigger. It is a tough toy. It is by Outward Hound. I got this from Home Goods, and the material is a lot tougher than all the flimsy puppy toys. So this is just another good example of what I mean, and this was $6.99, and again, I got it from Home Goods. This is another good example. I got this on sale at Hollywood Feed. It is an adult medium Benebone. She cannot have this when she's a puppy, but when she's older, bigger, this is safer for her. So I got that just for the future, for when she transitions from puppy chews to adult chews. And I wanted to show you guys two products that I really bought with her breed in mind. The first one is this Westpaw toy, and it's the Hurley. And Westpaw is a really good brand because if your dog chews up their toy, you can send it back to them and they will break it down and make a new toy. I really believe we need to bring awareness to eco-friendly dog companies, whether it's toys, grooming, it doesn't matter. So I really wanted to put that out there. But the thing about this toy is that it's both a chew toy and a fetch toy, and it floats in water. Since she is a hunting breed, I'm hoping she has the drive to retrieve and swim, and we can go enter dock diving competitions and we can practice with this. And then I have another one, and it is this Kong Wubba. and it floats in the water as well. It was on clearance at Petco, so I was like, oh yes, I definitely need to get that to get her practicing swimming and retrieving. So I'll definitely make videos on that to see how her training's going. But yeah, I got those and I'm very proud of them. As for enrichment items, I don't really have any lick mats or snuffle mats here for you guys because I already own those things, and I do have puzzle toys as well by Outward Hound because I have a dog already and I use those with him, so she can share those things with Argos since they're pretty decent size for both the dogs. However, there are some things that they can't share, like both she and Argos have 2 different size Kongs and 2 different size West Paw toys. So Argos has a small one of these, and with this you can, you know, stuff things inside of it and use the topple stopper to prevent things coming out of the hole while you're freezing in the freezer. And you can use this as enrichment to make your dog tired. However, these 2 products that I got for both the dogs, this is actually good for both of them. And I got them because people said they were easy to clean, because a lot of enrichment stuff is kind of hard to clean, like Kong. I love Kong, but it's hard to get up in there and clean. I did buy their little brush that they came out with to clean inside the Kong, so that way you can get all the stuff, because a lot of people say they love Kong, but the original Kong toy is hard to clean out, so I got that. But a lot of people on TikTok were saying that this brand Freeze Bone is easier to clean and easier to use, so I'll definitely do a review on these. But both Argos and the puppy can use these, but I just wanted to include these since they are new products that I just got. But yeah, that is all the toys that I have for this puppy. I just want you guys to see everything, make sure I get everything on camera. We have squishy toys, we have crinkly toys, we have tough toys, we have small toys, we have plushed animals. I got this little Christmas stocking from Target. A lot of this pile came from Target. And like this bone set I got from Target, and this is for puppies. And again, this is Home Goods, and that's Dollar General. We have this little pig, and I know what you guys are thinking, what if she doesn't like any of this? Well, the good news is Argos likes most of this, and I can also donate whatever I can't give to Argos, so it's a win for me, and it's completely fine. But I have a feeling she's gonna like all of these. I don't know, I just have this strange feeling that she's going to use a lot of these toys, but I'll keep you guys updated. But yeah, when it comes to toys, don't stress. Again, you don't have to buy the same amount of toys as me. You can buy as many toys as you want, whether it's a lot like this or less than this, as long as you buy the toys for your dog's breed or mixed breed, size, and also age. You want to keep those 3 things in mind, because what I bought for a medium-sized dog may not be good for a toy poodle or a Yorkie. Now, I do have a Chihuahua mix, but he's pretty big, so he can really play with a lot of the stuffed animals and stuff, but he probably couldn't, like, you know, put his mouth on this. He might try, but it's too big. But that's a good example. So really keep all of those things in mind. Go with your budget, go what feels comfortable for you, and you will do just fine in the toy department. And that is it for the toys. Now, I do have a bin to put all of her toys. I got this from Home Goods, and it is huge. And I can't remember how much this cost me. I think it was like $20 or $30, but that is what I have here. All right, so the next items I have for you guys are her blankets and her Comfort Aid toy. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with that first. The Comfort Aid toy is this Huggy Pup. Now, it is the same thing as the Snuggle Puppy. That is the more popular brand, but this is the same thing. So the concept of this is that it comes with a box that sounds like a real heartbeat and a little heat pack, and it's supposed to mimic the feeling of being with mom and siblings. It brings comfort to the puppy or even an adult dog. Like Argos is an adult dog, and he actually has a Snuggle Puppy, and the reason I got this one was because it was on sale off of Chewy, so that's why I got it. So he has a Snuggle Pup, she has this one, but they both work the same way, so I didn't really see a huge difference, so that's why I got this one. But basically, this is supposed to mimic that comforting feeling of being with mom and siblings. So on a warm body, you hear a heartbeat, you know, it's supposed to really help them. And sometimes it's good with separation anxiety, but usually this is used for crate training because in the beginning of crate training, a lot of puppies are very vocal and upset and also scared. You know, you took them from the shelter, the caretaker that they've only known, or their siblings or their mom. Same thing from a breeder. You took them from the caretaker, mom, and siblings. So this can help with that feeling of, I don't know where I am, I'm scared, I'm in this crate, I feel like I'm gonna cry. And these are really popular for a reason because usually they work. Now for some dogs it may not work, some dogs could care less about it, but it's a very popular aid tool for a reason. So is it a necessity? No. But do I recommend getting something like this just in case? Yes, especially if you're crate training and to help them through it. So when they get tired, they might feel the heat pack and hear the heartbeat. It'll just calm them to sleep. I'm going to go ahead and set this over here, and we're going to move on to her blankets. Now I do have a lot of blankets, and that is for a reason. If you take any of my advice throughout this entire video, I recommend going crazy with how many blankets you buy. It's going to help with laundry and interchanging the blankets. So while one is dirty and you need to wash it, because you're going to need to, because bedding, like beds and blankets, that is where the dog smell that you hear people talk about, that's where it's coming from the most. So you want to stay on top of washing your dog's bed and blankets. But also when they're puppies, I find that when an accident happens, it's good to have another clean blanket ready to go to replace while the ones they peed or pooped on is being washed. And who knows, maybe you'll have to throw them away. But when you have enough blankets, you don't have to worry about that, and you can clean up the puppy, clean up the crate, give them new blankets, and go back to sleep, rather than being up in the middle of the night waiting for those sheets to wash and dry. The puppy is moody, they're wanting to go to sleep, they're nipping, and probably now want to play now that they're fully up, but you need to go to work, they need to go to sleep, and you can't go back to sleep until the blankets that you've only bought just for that crate dries and, you know, goes through that entire cleaning process. So it's better to just buy a lot of blankets than risk that type of scenario, especially when they get sick, because it happens even with an adult dog. You know, we've had moments with Argos where he'll throw up, he'll get on his blankets, and guess what? I have immediately replacements for him when he throws up, and he can be comfortable. We'll wash those blankets and everything's smooth sailing. So I do recommend a lot of blankets for anyone who's interested in getting a puppy, and I'm going to show you the ones I have here, and they come from very affordable places. So let's get into it. Now I'm going to show you the ones that I got from Dollar Tree first, and I'm going to start with these two. This one is blue and this one is pink, and they're so cute. They're by the brand Angel of Mine, and they're, let's go ahead and see here, they're fleece, and they're not the biggest blankets, but I think they're perfect for crate training, travel. It's good to have in a pinch. And I'll show you guys the other ones. I have this one that has rockets and space on it, and this one is cute. It's pink and it has little animals on it like sloths and llamas and elephants and stuff like that. Let's go ahead and put that over here. I got this one. This one has dinosaurs on it, and Dollar Tree's baby blankets are really good quality. Like I said, super soft, super cute, and they only come in one baby blanket at a time, so it's not multiple in one pack, so it's one. So I just want to make that really clear that it's one count pure baby blanket. And all of these cost $1.25. And then I have this pet blanket that I got from Dollar Tree as well. I saw it in the pet section, and like I said, I like to have a lot of blankets, so I thought, why not? And that is what it looks like. It's like this little plaid color, and it's by Green Briar, I think is how this is pronounced, Kennel Club, and I believe this is Dollar Tree's brand, because I don't see that brand outside of Dollar Tree, so I believe this is Dollar Tree's brand. And the next one I have is actually from the Dollar Tree as well. But if you guys know about Dollar Tree, they have this new $5 plus section. You know, they have it with food, they have it with toys, and they have it with blankets. And for Easter, I believe they had these. And mind you, a lot of this stuff I got like in between fall or like winter of 2023, especially around winter. That's when all the sales come in, and every now and then I grabbed a little bit of something here and there in 2024. So I believe this I got in 2024, and it is a Easter themed blanket. It was $5. I got Argos the same thing, and he loves it. He, like I said, Chihuahuas love blankets. And it is a printed plush throw blanket, and it is actually pretty big compared to the baby blankets and even the pet blanket from the pet section. I saw this and added this to my little blanket collection. It's super soft and the quality is really good. Now I don't know if they'll have these again. I think it was like a holiday limited edition thing, since it was like Easter around that time. So I don't know if they still have it, but if they do, I do recommend that blanket. It is super cute, soft, and I think any puppy would love it. Up next, I have this cute blanket from Burlington. It is Clarice from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and it's actually a baby blanket, and this is a baby toy. So I'm gonna try to train her not to chew on this and kind of treat it like the snuggle puppy toy, and just treat it like a comfort toy, because you know, baby toys, I don't know about letting puppies play with those since they weren't designed for puppies in mind, but I think it's so cute. And it was for, let me see, it was originally $9.99, but it was on sale for $7.59. So I got that, and I actually got this recently because I love Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. It's one of my favorite stop motion films growing up, and you guys know the tradition, it would come on TV every single year and you'd watch it, and Clarice is just such a cute character. So I got this for her, and this is going to be one of her main blankets that I'm going to use when we go to the breeder's house. I'm going to get mom and siblings sit on it, so that way it can comfort her while being home, you know, for the first time alone without her siblings. And I'm going to combine that with the Huggy Pup, so I'm going to do both, so she has like two things that are familiar, but at the same time, you know, even though her family's not there, she has two things that smell like home, or her previous home I should say. But that is what we're gonna do, and it's so soft. This is such a soft blanket. Baby blankets are the best because they're just so soft. Now, the next blanket I have is by the ASPCA. It is a heart blanket and has little bones and paws on it. Let me go ahead and show you guys so you can see all the details. And I got this from Home Goods for $7.99, and it is absolutely adorable and super soft. And I believe when you purchase any product by the ASPCA, I'm reading it on the back right now. It says 4% of the purchase for the price of this product goes back to the ASPCA. So you are helping rescues and shelter dogs in need. And as you can see, this is a real dog that they helped. This is Charlie, and it says he was adopted. So I thought that was a really good cause. It's machine washable, it protects furniture. It's good for a crate, car, bed, or for added comfort, and brings security and familiarity when traveling. So that is what it says, and that is what it looks like. Up next for blankets, we have blankets from Five Below. And like I said, I bought a lot of this stuff like throughout, you know, the winter, so around the colder seasons when I bought this stuff. So we have these two Five Below blankets, and they're Christmas themed, this cute penguin one and this cute little Christmas themed one with gingerbread houses and candy canes, and it's so stinking cute. Well, it's more like gingerbread cookies rather than a lot of gingerbread men and houses on it, but you guys get it. And this one's my favorite because I'm biased, it's blue, but I love the penguin ones as well. And both of these were $5.55. Now, Five Below is really good for blankets. My dogs have always liked their blankets, so they're usually super soft and they're decent size, but they're not too thick, so they shouldn't take a long time washing. So keep that in mind when you're buying blankets. Up next, we have a blanket from Petco. I was not kidding when I said I had a lot of blankets. Let me go ahead and fix I think I had it upside down, so let me go ahead and put it upright correctly. And this was by Merry Makings, and I got it from Petco. Now this blanket is a little bit thicker. I actually got Argos a blanket from Petco as well, and he loves it. So this is a cute Christmas blanket. It has reindeers, candy canes. It looks like Christmas trees on it. So I'll go ahead and show you guys the details. Super cute, super soft. Now that blanket is thicker, so it's probably going to take a while to dry, so I probably won't use that with her while she's still potty training. Maybe I'll use it for something like the car, but since she's still potty training and stuff, I think I'm going to use the blankets that are thinner, so that way if she has an accident, it's, you know, easier to wash and it dries fast when it's thin blankets versus the big thick one. So she's probably not going to use that one until she's older or when she's in the car. The next blankets I have for you guys are the ones I got from Dollar General. This is another baby blanket. It's a gray with cute little elephants on it. another Christmas blanket, and it has cute dog breeds wearing sweaters. It has Dalmatians and pugs and all sorts of things. And like I said, I got all of this during the winter months, so it's Christmas. Then I have this other one that is like pink with cute, I want to say it's a dog with a bow on it. So it has this little cute dog, like, see, there we go, cat thing with bows all over it. So it's super soft, and I love Dollar General blankets. These things are really good in a pinch, especially if your dog has an accident or gets sick. Then this is a plain white blanket, nothing special, but still good to have. Up next, I have these by Target, and I don't know if they're by Target, but I got them from Target, and they're regular fleece throw blankets. So again, Christmas themed. Now this is technically Christmas themed because it has the little lights on the label. I wonder if this was like a stocking stuffer type of thing, but this one has flowers on it. Now the last set of blankets that I have here are actually from Amazon. So I was gifted an Amazon gift card, so that's where I really got this pair from. So I actually bought one pair myself, and I got an Amazon gift card. I was like, you know, like I said, I stock up on a lot of blankets, so I got another pair. I think it comes in 3 blankets, but I gave Argos one and he likes that one, so I knew I picked well. So the first one is pink, brown, and purple, still in its original packaging. And the one I opened that I bought with Amazon gift card, this is it. And they're super soft, they're small, so perfect for a puppy. It's thin, it's not going to take too long to be washed and dry. Super soft and comforting. And I got these off of Amazon, and they do have different sizes, but these were the cheaper ones, so I got these. And that is all that I have for blankets. I know, I wasn't kidding, I have a lot of them, but there's a reason. And again, you don't have to get the same things I have, but I do recommend a lot of blankets because you never know, dogs, especially puppies, will surprise you. So take my advice. I get a lot of blankets when it comes to dealing with puppies. Now up next, this is so stinking cute. I got her this cute dog bed. I got it from Burlington, and it is Snoopy. This is her main bed. She does have a crate bed, like a crate, I think it's like called a crate pad. So that goes in her crate. This is what's going to be in her puppy playpen, and I love Snoopy. I saw this and I had to get this for her, and it's super soft and the quality is amazing. And I got it for the price of $14.99 at Burlington, so it wasn't that bad. And it's a pretty good, decent sized bed. I think it is a perfect size for a cocker. Now anything bigger than that, I don't know, but I think it's good for small to medium-sized dogs. So I'm glad I got this. Now before I show you guys the puppy's crate, I am going to show you this because I do recommend this with my experience with it. It is the Ring camera. Now you don't have to get this brand, but I do recommend any type of camera when you're not home. I think it brings peace of mind to see what your dog is doing, especially if you're someone who is fine with letting their dogs roam around when they're not home. For us, we crate our dogs when we're gone, but we still like to check in and see how they're doing, and we do it with Argos already, so we're definitely going to be doing it with the puppy. She has the black one, and I got it off of Chewy when it was on sale, and it works perfectly fine. I really like my Ring cam with Argos. We can check on him, see how he's doing, make sure he's safe and everything, and it gives just a lot of peace of mind, because sometimes you're just like, oh man, I feel bad for being gone. I hope they're okay. I hope they're not stressing. And usually he's fine, but we can tell when he starts getting restless and expecting us to come home, and then we're like, okay, it's probably time to go home. He might have to go to the bathroom or something, but this gives a lot of peace of mind for anyone out there, so I highly recommend it. Up next, we have this training aid, and this is something that goes in the crate for crate training. It is the Diggs Groove tool. Let me go ahead and show you guys up front, and I can actually take this out because its box was beat up when I got it, but the product was fine. Now I'm not picky. So here it is, and it can be for the original Diggs crate, and it can even be for traditional wire crates as well. So they designed it very good, and I got it off of their website. It is in the color blush, so it's like a little pink. However, it looks like a different color on camera. I'm looking at it and it doesn't look as pinkish, and maybe to you guys it does, but to me it looks like a coral type color, but it's a pink blush color. So what you do is on one side or both sides, you can put peanut butter, you can put yogurt, you can put whatever on here. You stick it in the freezer like this so it doesn't make a mess. Then you take it out and then you stick it in the crate like this. And then you twist or you do something. I can't remember, but you stick it in there and then you twist like in the pictures, and your puppy can just lick and enjoy their treat. And what this is doing, it's building a positive association with the treat, because crate training is going to be tough. Some puppies take to the crate right away, while some freak out. You know, like I said earlier, they're away from mom and siblings for the first time. They're away from the breeder or their shelter caretaker for the first time. So this really helps. I actually used this with separation anxiety training for Argos. So whenever someone left, I would actually put this in the crate. He had a blue one. I believe I got it somewhere else. It wasn't on their original website, but it was, I think, like a blue something type like this. I'm not even sure if it was the same company, but I remember having something like this, and I would like slip it in his crate, twist it whenever someone would leave, and he would enjoy it. And me and my family did this in rotations, and over time he didn't freak out as much whenever someone would leave. Here is her dog crate. It is a large size wired crate I got from Target, so it is the Boots and Barkley brand. I will admit I was debating between sizes between the medium and the large, because I got mixed reviews in the reviews on their website, but I went with a large just to be safe, and I think it's perfect. It sits right here in the corner of my room nicely, and on the top of it, it came with this divider, and I will be using this divider for when she is little, and then I will increase the size because there is too much room in here to where it could, you know, encourage her to pee in there, and I don't want that. So it did come with this divider, and then once she gets older, we won't have to use this anymore. And under it, it is her crate pad bed. I got this off of Amazon, and it is so stinking cute and soft, and it's still in the plastic wrap. Go ahead and pull back a little bit of the wrap. So this is how it looks without the wrap on it. As you can see, it looks really soft. And actually I got it as used on Amazon, but it's still pretty new. There's no bite marks, scratch marks, or anything. So I got a used product for cheap, but I like it. And like I said, it's pink. It's still in its wrap, and the reason I still have it in its wrap is just to protect it up until she gets here, so that's why I have that. And then underneath the wrap is the crate cover, and I got this crate cover off of Chewy, and I left the tag on it for you guys. It's by Frisco. It's a gray crate cover, and there are the, where'd it go? There, oh yeah, there it is. That is the size of it, so it's like 36 inches, I believe. And this is what the crate looks like when the crate cover is like fully covered, and then when I don't need it like that, I just fold it over just like that. So that's how all of this looks, and I got the crate cover on sale at the time of purchase. I don't know if it's on sale now, and I got it off of Chewy. But yeah, this is how her crate setup looks. And the next item I do have is this. Now this is a regular pet bed that my mom got from Target years ago, and it was for our dog who sadly passed away, and he passed away before he could even use this. So instead of returning it, I did keep this for a future dog. I tried with Argos, but he kept trying to eat at the fluff for some reason, so I was like, maybe I could still keep it and use it in the future. So with the Cocker Spaniel puppy, I'm going to use this when training in public, when she needs something to sit on, work on the place command. That is what I'm going to use it for. I really like this. It's really good quality. I don't know if Target still sells something like this, because this was back in 2020, so I don't know if they still use it. So it has this soft side and this cotton side, and I think it is by Boots and Barkley, but I wanted to make sure I get this as well. And do I have any items to puppy proof the home? Yes, I do. I have this gate, and I actually use it for my room, so that way I can have my door open and let the dogs roam in my room without leaving the room without me and getting into trouble. And sometimes I'll put it in the hallway when we move into the living room. I do plan on getting a second one of these. I got it from Home Goods, and so far they haven't sold anymore, but if I see it, I will get it. I also have some baby proofed tools, so like the little plugins for the walls and the little lock for the cabinet, so that way they can't get into anything, but mainly the puppy because Argos doesn't know how to open cabinets. But who knows, dogs, even adult dogs, they will get into trouble too. So I'm making sure this whole house is puppy and dog proof and safe for both the dogs, because we had moved in here and had been doing a lot of projects, and we're now finishing up, and I've been really working on dog proofing the house already, and I'm going the extra mile because with a puppy they will 9 times out of 10 try even harder to get into stuff more than an adult. But doing this will also make sure that Argos stays extra safe as well. Okay, I had to scoot you guys back because in the previous position that I had the camera in, I couldn't show the car seat with the camera being so close. So when I show the car seat, I wanted to show you guys the car seat in full versus only a piece of it, because in this next section, we are finally covering the travel gear I got my puppy. Now, when it comes to travel, it differs from dog to dog and owner to owner. Now, there are crates that are crash proofed and are perfect for big dog breeds. However, those crates are very expensive. I don't have those crates. So if you're someone who prefers to travel with their dogs, with the dogs in their crate, you can look into those. You can use their wired crates, but those crates are recommended because they're crash tested. However, crash tested stuff is a bit more expensive, especially the crates. So really do your research and figure out what works for you. And plus, those crates are so big, if you have a small car, they won't fit. So really experiment, figure out what you want for your dog when it comes to traveling. So for me, I use dog car seats, but I do have like these belts that I really like that I heard was really good for car accidents, and I'll show you guys what I mean in a second. But I just wanted to put that disclaimer there because again, what I have for my dog may not be for your dog and what you want. So I have a dog car seat, you might just want a seat belt, or maybe you prefer to travel with your dog in a crate. So it varies from person to person and dog to dog. So figure out what fits you and your dog and what makes you feel like your dog is safe when traveling. But I do recommend something where your dog is secure. Please do not have your dogs in your lap when you're driving or walking around. You want to reduce as much distractions as much as possible. So having a car seat, a kennel, a seat belt, anything can do that, and also increase the chances of keeping them safe, especially if it's crash tested proof stuff. So just wanted to put that out there. The first thing I wanted to show you guys is this travel bowl. I got it from Dollar Tree and it's pink. And this is for when I'm giving her water, not for food. When we stop and feed the dogs, we can stop at rest stops and I can fix their food as usual. However, dogs are gonna need access to water 24/7, so I can just pop it open, pour some water in it, give it to her. Argos has the similar bowl to this, and it's in blue, and these work very fine. Maybe I'll upgrade them to something else, but for now these work just fine for me. And you can slip them in your purse or somewhere in the back seat and grab it and give them water easily. So there's that. Up next we have the Wagwin bag. Now this is a duffel bag, and it is a foldable duffel bag. That's why it's in this shape, but it's not like a big bag. And this is what it looks like up close, and I got her the color purple. And this bag is huge. I did do a TikTok with Argos when I was packing his stuff for a trip, and I will post it on the dog's Instagram so you guys can see how big it is. So with this, I like it because I can easily fold it up when I'm not using it, and then when I need it, it turns into this big giant duffel bag, and I can use it for short term travel or long term. If it's like I'm going somewhere for 2 days, it's fine, or if I'm going somewhere for weeks. It's also great holding in a lot of stuff, so I really recommend this bag, and I got it off of Amazon. So again, it's Woogwin. So I call it Wagwin, so I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but that's how I pronounce it. The next product I have for travel gear is the Paws and Claws pet seat cover. And I believe I got this from Burlington. Yes, I did, and it was $8.99. And I know what you're thinking, okay, if you have a car seat, why do you need a pet seat cover? This is to help with dog hair. I actually have another pet seat cover that's for a single seat, and I put it under Argos's car seat, and it actually helps a lot with hair. So this is for hair and messes and just to ensure our car stays clean. So that's going to go in the back seat where we're going to put her car seat in. Up next, we have the Chuck It Roll and Go travel bed, and this is basically like a little sleeping bag, you know, a little sleeping bag for dogs. And it looks like this. And it's one size. There is no small, medium, large. I want to say this is a decent medium to large size based on the reviews that I saw. But I really like this because it kind of gets it back like inside this little bag that it's in, like a sleeping bag, so I can just slip it inside her bag and go. And this is what's going to go inside her travel crate. I do have a travel crate for her. It's actually in the closet. It was originally Argos's travel bag, however it was too big and he didn't like it, but it's perfect for a medium-sized dog like a cocker, so I kept it. And it's a fabric travel crate, and the reason I don't have this video is because it's in the closet. It's where I keep most of the travel crates in, and I'll show it in another video to review it if you guys would like. But I got this as like an extra cushion for her to lay on, so I can slip it in there, or maybe when we go camping, this is really good to put on the ground if she doesn't want to be on the ground. And I really like that. Up next, I have this seat belt to pair with the car seat. Now this is what I got off of Amazon. Argos has one as well. And the little car seat clips that originally came with both of the dogs' car seats, I felt like they weren't really strong enough if an accident did happen, so I paired them with this. I got it off of Amazon. You see the reflective, I think these are reflective bands. And as you can see, if a car accident happens, it bounces back. And you can clip it into the seat belt thing where you clip your regular seat belt. I had a brain fart, excuse me. And then this you can put on like the head seat rest of your car, and this was probably going to be on the head seat rest for her. But I'll experiment to see which one I like for her. And this is what you clip onto the harness. Now, if you're going to use a dog car seat or get a dog car seat belt or pair the two, it doesn't matter. Please do not clip this onto their collar. I've seen so many people be like, oh, I'm gonna clip this onto their collar. I mean, you gotta kind of use, your brain a little bit. Let's make a scenario. You clip this to your dog's collar, a car accident happens, and what's gonna happen? They're gonna jerk, which means you could risk choking them, or if it's serious, it could possibly lead to strangulation and possibly death because it's pulling hard on their neck. So you want to clip this on the harness. If you're going to use a seat belt, it doesn't matter what kind, you need to clip it to their harness, and I feel like a lot of people need to hear that. And the seat belts came with this because it was a 2-pack, so I gave Argos the other one, and it came with this cute little poop bag dispenser with a poop bag in it, so I didn't have to buy another poop bag dispenser for her. So win is a win. All right, the next product that I have, that is the last of our travel products, it is the dog car seat that I got her, and this is what it looks like. Go ahead and pick it up. Go ahead and the other way. There we go. Here it is. This is what it looks like. When you guys see in the car, it'll actually make sense. So it's basically like a giant dog bed that straps onto like the headrest of your car, and you make sure that everything's all good and secure so the bed doesn't slide around. And everything you see, it is removable for wash. So for anyone wondering, can you clean it? Yes, you can clean it. And I got this from paw.com. That is where I got this from, and I got this one. And it is pretty big, but it's not like big for a golden, but I think it's perfect for a small, medium-sized breed, like a American Cocker Spaniel. So that's what I got. And it has all these straps that you use to connect to the car, so it's nice and secure, and I believe it is adjustable. And I did test this in my car already, so it fits. And here are the little seatbelt things that come with it. As you guys can see what I'm talking about, they're not bad, but I got that seatbelt that I just showed you guys just in case because I'm paranoid, but I can still use these if I so want to. And it's super soft and super cushiony, and very firm, so it's not like flimsy, so I don't have to worry about her shifting her weight and, you know, it's uncomfortable for her. But yeah, it's just perfect for her size, and I cannot wait to bring her home in this because she's gonna ride in this. And I'll let her ride in my lap if she gets scared, but I'm gonna make sure to put one of the blankets in here so she doesn't get too scared. And right off the bat, she's being desensitized to it, because it's important to get puppies used to travel, especially if you're someone who frequently travels. You want to get them used to that. So right off the bat, she's going to be introduced to this. I also wanted to share this product real quick. It is the K&H Cooling Pet Pad, and I got it from Petco's clearance bin. As you can hear, I've really utilized their clearance bin a lot. It is the large size, and I'm not sure how I feel about this product. I bought Argos one, and he didn't want nothing to do with it, but then again, he was picky about laying on it, so maybe one day he'll realize, oh, it cools, and I'll lay on it when I'm too hot, but he's picky about a lot of stuff. So I'm hoping with his sister, she will realize this is cooling, because the weather here, it's just getting hotter and hotter every year, and my biggest fear is my dog's overheating, so that's why I invested in these. He has a small one, she has the large one. I just wanted to share this. And once I get her, I'll see how she feels about it, and then I'll update you guys on how using this went. But yes, please invest in cooling products for your dogs. Dogs get easily overheated, and with the weather being all over the place, I think it's better to be safe than sorry to prevent heat stroke. So I have that. And that is the end of all the pet travel products that I got for her. Now, I will admit, I did buy her some dog clothes, and the reason I bought some dog clothes for her is a mixture of both for fun and just in case she's picky about the cold. Now, American Cocker Spaniels, like I said, they are hunting dogs, so they should be fine when it comes to the winter. However, if she's very picky about being cold, I do have some clothes that can keep her a little bit warmer, so that way she can, you know, tolerate it a little bit when we go on walks and stuff, because that's my experience with Chihuahuas. They will not go out if they are, you know, naked. So once you put a sweater on or a onesie on, then they're fine. So if it's the same way for her, I have some clothes for her to wear, and I'm going to show them with you guys. The first ones I have here for you guys, I got from Five Below. Let me go ahead and show them all. I have this blue one, this plaid one, and this white one, and they all attached via Velcro. You guys want to see that? Now, I am going to have to DIY these, because one thing about Five Below when it comes to these types of coats in particular is that the belly part is big because they don't provide enough Velcro. But I did see a tutorial on how to put little Velcro patches here, so that way you can make it snugger in case it's too big of a fit on your dog. So that way it's actually snug on them. And usually with Five Below, they do good with sweaters and certain coats, but I noticed these types you kind of have to DIY a little bit, but that's fine. These were cheap and good to have, and I'm completely fine with DIYing them. Up next, I got two from Petco. So this is what this looks like. I got it, and it is the Merry Makings line. I don't know if they're still selling this. So again, you know, I got this Christmas 2023. So I don't know if they were selling this for Christmas 2024. So just letting y'all know and reminding you guys. So this is a little coat, and again, it's Velcro. So it attaches Velcro. And unlike the other ones that were shiny and soft, this is like, you know, has that shiny outer part, but on the inside, it has like this fluffy cotton-like material, and it's so cute. And the review said to size up, so instead of a medium, I got a large. A lot of the clothes I got her are in between mediums and larges, because not every brand sizes the same, and American Cocker Spaniels aren't big dogs, so hopefully these will fit her when she's an adult. The next one I got her is actually something I wasn't intending to find, because I had no idea that this brand existed. I wasn't aware of them, but I went to the Petco clearance bin. Like I said, the Petco clearance bin is my baby. I love going through there to see what I can find, because you never know, you can come across some gems. And This is what I found. It is a Carhartt dog chore coat. It's insulated, and this is the size medium, and it's Velcro. So this brand is known for making like extreme weather gear. So blue collar work people is what comes to mind, like farmers and stuff. And they made it for dogs, and this coat is really good. I actually like this. It's good quality. You guys want a close up of how that looks, and they have their logo on it. I got Argos one as well, but my biggest complaint about these, they don't have the little hole for the harness on the back. So you're either gonna have to walk your dog on a collar or get a clip front harness when wearing this. And it's such a shame because I can turn a lot of people off, but I know I can, you know, be creative with this, but I think they should really add that for people who mainly use harnesses, especially if they have little dogs. The next piece of clothing I have is this Clarice dress that I got from, let me see where I got this from. I got this from, I want to say Burlington. So this one came from Burlington as well. And it cost $5.99. And it has Clarice. It has, you know, that cute little reindeer from the movie. And this is a large. So I'll show you guys the product in full. And it's so stinking cute. And like I said, now this is just for fun. All of it's for fun, but most of the winter themed stuff is just in case she's picking about the cold. But this is something fun, and she won't be able to wear it until she's bigger. But I thought that was so cute. Now, the rest of the clothes I have come from Home Goods. So this is all Home Goods clothes. The first one I have here, I actually got early 2024. So this was on clearance. Originally, it was $12. But on clearance it was $6, so they took $6 off. And this was the only one I found at the time. They just went ahead and cleared out all their winter stuff before I could get any more on clearance. But I got lucky with this one, and this is a large. And the rest of this I bought this year when they brought back their coats. So the next one I have is this cute coat. It's pink. And this is also Velcro. A lot of these are either Velcro or pullovers, but I noticed I got a lot of Velcro type of coats. And it is by the brand Fab Dog, and this cost $14.99. This one, again, from Home Goods, although the rest is from Home Goods. This was $14.99. It is a size large. And it's pink with snowflakes on it, winter themed, but make it Barbie aesthetic. And on the inside it's like all cottony, on the outside it's like a little sweater, and it has a little hood, and it's so stinking cute. And I didn't mean to get a lot of pink stuff, it just kind of happened. So that's fine. And of course, Snoopy, you know, I got the Snoopy bed, so I had to get Snoopy coat when I saw this. And I got the medium because the large looked a little bit too big. And this is Velcro, so we can, you know, strap it on versus it being a pullover and risk maybe the size being wrong. So I feel like this is really gonna fit her. And if it's a little bit small, it won't be too much of a big deal. It's just probably gonna fit like a shirt since it's Velcro versus, like I said, the pullover type of dog clothes. And this one was $16.99. And I'll show you guys the up close. It has Snoopy and the little woodpecker. I loved Snoopy growing up. This is just so stinking cute. Up next, we have this one. Now, I think the rest I'm going to show you guys was on clearance. I think 3 of them are on clearance. This was originally $12.99, and now it was on sale for $7 when I got it. And it is like this little dinosaur pullover. It's not Velcro, it's a pullover hoodie, and it's so stinking cute. And it's by, oh man, I'm not gonna know how to pronounce this. What is this? It's by this brand, and this was $7, again with the pink. And this is what I was talking about. All of the coats have it, but this is what the Carhartt jacket is missing. This is for if you have a dog that has a harness, the little hook sticks through here. Just to give an example of what I'm talking about, but this is so stinking cute. I love it. Up next, it's by the same brand as that one, and it was also on sale for $7. Originally it was $12.99. This lighter pink kind of fuzzy material type of little pullover coat. And let me go ahead and show you guys the details. And this pulls over, it's not Velcro. And this was a size medium. And the dinosaur one was a medium as well. I'm not sure if I said the size. Now the next one I have is by Kong, and I did not know Kong sold dog clothes, so I was surprised. And this was also on sale for $7. It is this pink Kong pullover jacket. I want to say, let's see. Yeah. Pullover hoodie, there we go. So it's a Kong pullover hoodie, and this is what it looks like. It is the size medium, and it is so stinking cute. Home Goods has a lot of good dog clothes. I missed out all these years, but I'm very satisfied with what I got, guys, and I highly recommend them. I want to make sure I show that in full since we're talking clothes here. And the last one I have wasn't on sale. This one was $12.99, and this is actually my favorite because it's so soft. Look at that. It's so soft, and it kind of reminds me, I don't know if any of you guys remember, but if you grew up watching old Disney Channel, it reminds me of in Wizards of Waverly Place when Alex had like that fur wall in that one episode in her room. And I think Raven from That's So Raven also had a fur wall, so it kind of reminds me of that for some reason. I might be remembering wrong, but I remember they had like fur wallpaper. I don't know if anyone. All right, I'm not sure what happened, but my camera cut off when I was speaking about the fur wallpaper. But that is just what I was saying that this reminded me of, was that very popular time we were seeing this type of material be passed off as wallpaper in early 2000 Disney TV shows. So that's all I wanted to add and say. I don't know why my camera just cut off. Storage wasn't full, but hey, tech issues happen. But I'm really happy with this. This is my favorite out of all of the coats that I bought her. All right, that is the end of the puppy haul, everybody. And look who's finally able to join us. It is Argos. I finally let him in, and he's very upset. He sees his sister car seat and he tried digging at it, and I won't let him. And he's very vocal about it. But he doesn't realize that's for his little sister. He doesn't realize he's going to be a big brother soon. And for anyone worried about that, I will be introducing him and his sister slowly, because I often see people just take a puppy and shove the puppy in the other dog's face. And that is actually incorrect. There is a safer way to do it, because it can lead to a wrong first impression. And with dogs, for some reason, it takes them forever to view something as positive, but they are quick to take something as negative, and it scars them forever. So I don't want them to view each other as negative experiences. I want to build positive associations with each other as much as I possibly can. So I do have all the safety precautions. I have the puppy playpens, the baby gate, everything. Well, it's not really a baby gate. It's more of like a pet gate, you know, as you guys saw in the clip. But I do have everything in mind introducing an adult dog to a puppy, and I recommend researching that if you are also getting a puppy and introducing them to your adult dog. But other than that, I've shown you guys everything. Thank you so much for watching. I know this was very long, but if you stuck out with me to the very end, thank you so much. I hope you learned a lot. I hope you're excited to get your own puppy, or you're excited with me for when I get mine. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Bye bye. Don't you touch that car seat. You can, okay, you can touch it, but you can't dig in it. He's gonna dig in it. But I'll see you guys another time, and hopefully it'll be on puppy pickup day. I will try to film that. Hopefully I'm not too lazy. I'll try to get as much video as I can, and he's digging it anyway. You guys hear that? Yeah, I gotta go get him. But I'll see you guys another day. Bye.